there's no life hacks. The hack to everything, unfortunately, is hard work, dedication, applying yourself, and that's it. There's literally no shortcuts in this life.
Yes,
you know, people think they're going to win the lottery. Someone wins, but basically no one ever wins it. There's no way around it.
If you're a young man, maybe you're a member of my university, you stack some money together and you want to buy your first ever car, good for you. Don't let anyone talk you out of it. Don't invest the money. If you want to buy a sports car or a supercar or a fast car, you go right ahead and do it. But the first thing you need to do is the first thing I used to do every time I bought a fancy car, is go to see your mom. Show your mom, be proud of yourself, pick her up in the car, give her a spin. There is nobody more important to show off your achievements to than your mother. So that's rule number one. A lot of you are aiming too high with your goals. I know one day you eventually want to be as rich as Elon, so do I, we all do. Everyone wants $300 billion net worth. But when I say you're aiming too high, I don't mean that your goal is unrealistic. I mean it's unrealistic from your current standpoint. Let me give you an example. If I started boxing today, or I started MMA fighting, and I said, it's my goal to knock out John Jones, I have precisely zero chance of ever doing that. What you need to do is have a goal like have your first professional fight, have your first interclub contest, win your first wrestling contest, win a boxing match. And as and when you achieve your goals, you then move on to bigger ones. A lot of you are sitting around, I want to be a millionaire. That's great. I'm sure you do. My goals are now much bigger than that, as I achieved that accolade a long time ago. However, when I was broke, I didn't think, how am I going to turn myself into a millionaire? I thought, how am I going to pay my rent? How am I going to buy myself a new car? How am I going to buy myself some new clothes? I need $5,000 a week. I need $10,000 a week. And once you're there, then you can look up and climb the ladder even further. A lot of you people need to get your head out of the clouds and just stop crawling on the floor and learn how to stand up. The clouds are a long way off. A lot of people in the motivation space who like reading motivational books and take this stuff very seriously will literally follow the prescription of people whose lives they don't want to be like. People may say stupid things like write down your goals 3 times a day, say them out loud, put a poster of your dream car on the wall behind you. If it helps you, then by all means do it. But that is the least important part of being successful. I don't need my dream car on a poster on the wall behind me. I don't need to wake up every day and say my goals 3 times in the mirror, or to do magic chants, or to manifest things. I wake up knowing that I need to work my ass off, and you need to work your ass off, and everything else is just a distraction. I found success relatively quickly. My jumps in wealth have been very fast, although my progress has been slow. So when I was younger, my dream car was a BMW Z4. It's a car that I could buy for less than half the price of the Audi I'm currently driving now. I've spent money on nights out, literally, that cost a lot more than a BMW Z4. But by the time I got to a position where I could buy a car I'd wanted, I'd already passed the Z4 benchmark. So I never really achieved many of my goals because I surpassed the wealth level needed to get them done. I just very recently ordered a super yacht. Now, 5 years ago, that wasn't on my to-do list, and I didn't even think I wanted one. And I got to the point where instead of buying a rowing boat, and then a speedboat, and then a small luxury yacht like those Lamborghini yachts that Conor McGregor has, I went straight for a 140-foot super yacht. I think that I can't really look back on many of my goals and have claimed to ever achieve them because I overachieved. And that's because I had a blind focus towards getting the work done. I remember the first time I realized that I was a cash millionaire. My brother and I were adding up all the money we had in all of our various accounts. And we had to take that amount of money and divide it by 2, because there's 2 of us, and see if we were cash millionaires. Now, I'd never been a cash millionaire in my life. And when I added up all my money and divided it, I had $1.3 million. I was so focused on what I had to do in terms of make money, stack it up, and put it away, that I'd sailed past the cash millionaire point probably 6 months, 5 months before that, and I didn't even realize. That is the level of blind focus that you need to have.